Rivers State Governor Wike has announced that security agencies have arrested 22 staff of Exxon Mobil who entered the state from Akwa Ibom in violation of the state executive order. Governor Wike also announced that coveting helicopters have apologized to the state government over the conduct that led to the arrest of their pilot and passengers who violated the restriction orders of the state. Addressing a press conference in Port Harcourt on Friday, Governor Wike stated that Exxon Mobil matter will be a test case in legal jurisprudence in the country.
Exxon Mobil brought in 22 people to Rivers State without telling us so that they will be quarantined and be tested. Now, what everybody is tested is, oh, they have a permit to come to Rivers State. Oh, so even if you have a coronavirus, it should enter. Then all Rivers people will die. This will be a legal litmus. We will fight this one. I will die, even CP them, all of them. Security agencies, they've ordered away from me because they have their orders from Abuja. Oh, don't put your hand. I say we should go. This one, there's no law that says it's only police that can charge anyone to court. I've told my Attorney General to file an information against them, and we'll go to court. It's not, you see, when a civilian government, when a democracy, we're not in a military government.
The Rivers State Governor regretted that federal authorities are working dangerously to compromise the health protection system of Rivers State and thereby making vulnerable to coronavirus.
Told my Attorney General to file an information against them, and we'll go to court. It's not, you see, when a civilian government, when a democracy, we're not in a military government. Where you sit down somewhere in your own office and direct me, elected by how many people? I'm not one of those governors that will begin to beg you, help me, help me. Help me for what? What are you going to help me? So I told CP this morning, I don't have no problem. Join here, give your gas. Gas, you can under, all of you, go. Join them. But we will fight this matter legally. Exxon Mobil cannot tell me they will bring in 22 persons without letting us know what is the status. And nobody knows what they have been doing since. They are not telling us that they have camp in Intel. They have policy base. Exxon Mobil does not operate in Rivers State. People in Abuja, they are not happy. They want Rivers State to be infected. They just want to kill the state. I will not allow them to kill the state. I will not allow anyone to kill the state. I was elected by the people of the state. And no, nothing can make me in this world to succumb to any authority because he has gone. No. IG has come and gone. DJ SSI has come and gone. If they won't come and go, like me who was elected, I'll come and go. But you will ask yourself, why you were there? Did you protect the interests of your people? That's what's important. Rivers State is not a pariah state. We can't be a pariah state. We can't be. If there's any state that should be a pariah state, it cannot be Rivers State. And I cannot take it. So now Exxon Mobil, you know our Nigerians, when they hear these oil companies, they always shake it. Because they have compromised themselves. Collecting left, right, and center. I will not look at anybody. Somebody, if you want to do something, you can call the authority. Look, yes, we understand you, but can you help us in order not to have it? But not to issue me directive order. And I appointed somebody who issue an elected person an order. Because I'll come and ask you, help me for election. What election? What did they not plan to rig me out? Did they win? DGSS ordered the day of collection of result, ordered SSS people to leave the collection so that these people would have invaded the collection center. And then they are not talking because every governor goes to beg. Hey, help me. Oh, don't help me. if I be a president today. The right thing must be done. We are talking about something that's killing people. Every day you hear new cases. Every day you hear new cases. They are not happy that Rivers State, they don't hear any new cases. They are not happy. So they are only that, why is Rivers State not? Let us do something that Rivers State was having. All the centers are building testing kits and have they given Rivers State? Rivers State is important for us. Nobody. And then they will sit down there and say, oh, the governor, you have to do this. Even my father had never given me directive. My father will call me and say, my son, how do you look at this thing? My father will not say, sit along his bed and sit his hand. Go and do this. No. I'm matured. Then you, who is not even mature, who is not even my father, you will come and direct me what to do because you have authority. What authority is that? You want to kill Rivers people, and I shall allow it?
Governor Wike said that Rivers State cannot be manipulated from any quarters.
Nobody can use Rivers State as a toy, as anyhow you want us. You know, we are like prostitutes. Anytime you come, you want us. No, Rivers State is not a pariah state and we will not be. Yes, this government will come and go, they don't like us. But a government will come one day, they will like us.
Governor Wike stated that the state government followed due process in its actions against coveting helicopters. He noted that the state government was focused on implementing extant laws aimed at protecting Rivers people.
2 pilots of coveting helicopters flew in and landed at the Air Force Base Port with 10 passengers. Unknown, they have sneaked into the city. And we got intelligence report. We had to arrest those passengers. And they said, who brought you? They told us. And we have to go and effect the arrest of those coveting helicopters.
Governor Wike noted that his administration established the right legal framework to assist it effectively fight against the spread of coronavirus.
To give legal framework to the containment strategies we embarked on and in compliance with sections 2 and 8 of the Quarantine Act Cap, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, I issued the Declaration of Dangerous Infectious Disease on 19th of March 2020, declaring COVID-19 as a dangerous infectious disease.
Governor Wike said that the second case in Rivers State has been discharged. He thanked God for his blessings to the state.
You remember that we had a lady who was positive, and that lady was taken to the treatment center, and after the treatment, she became negative, and that lady was discharged. I just want to inform me positively today too, and the Commissioner of Health is here to confirm that the second case, which was positive and was taken to the center, from the information I had, has tested negative and will be discharged this morning. So I thank God for His mercies and for the blessings of this great state.
The governor said that the law will take its course.
See people selling akara, granite. See that I charged them in court in Lagos. And we're happy. Akara, to find their daily living. And we're happy. They're sending them to court. Then, corporate bodies who are not obeying the law, he said we should leave them. Can't be fighting UK from 2015 till now. You can't be fighting the state. I won in 2011. No, 2015. I won again in 2019. How many times do you want me to wound you?
The governor praised the management of the NLNG for cooperating with the state authorities to fight the spread of coronavirus.
Let me commend LNG. You see, that's how you know companies that are very responsible. LNG had an example. Of course, they are doing essential services, is it not? But see, LNG called us while we were Security Council meeting and said, look, they want to fly into Bonny and pick their expatriates. I said, look, what I can do for you. Let the pilots not carry any passenger. Let them land in Bonny. Let them remain in the plane. Then let the expatriates you want to take enter. Tell your children to stay back. After this whole thing, they can come back. And he said, look, that's good for them. You see how a responsible corporate body, they wrote us.
The governor expressed gratitude to individuals and corporate organizations that have strengthened the state's capacity to fight coronavirus.
Our pragmatic leadership style has therefore earned our state individual and corporate support that have strengthened our prevention strategies.
Governor Wike noted that his administration has developed a comprehensive palliative scheme to support less privileged Rivers people survive the sit-at-home directive of his administration.
I directed the palliative to ensure, because the palliative committee, to ensure that the activities must not be partisan, religious, or ethnic based. Let me state here that following my directive, the committee adopted a community-based approach in the discharge of its assignment.
The distribution of the foodstuffs is supervised at the ward level by a 5-man committee made up of a clergyman, traditional ruler, community development committee chairman, women leader, and youth leader.
So far, the palliative committee has distributed foodstuffs to Obiakpo, Port Harcourt, Ogbegbo Mandone, Ikore, and Eleme local government areas, and special homes.
The governor, however, announced the suspension of the ongoing distribution of palliatives due to complaints by some members of the public.
But I told them, I said no, until the NEJ and the so those until they bring their names and join, put them, so they will be able to go back and report.
Governor Wike stated that the state government established a food purchase committee with a directive to buy foodstuffs and fish from Rivers farmers. The committee, he said, has procured foodstuffs and set up food banks in the 23 local government areas of Rivers State.
So we came up with a policy. It's okay. Look, all council chairmen, another head of a secretary to the government, go and buy off every food produced in Rivers. No one will go out. We are the first state to do it. We are not waiting for federal government to give us the no. As I speak to you now, we have over 137 tubers of yam. We have over 170,000 bags of garden now. As I speak to you now, that we have not distributed. Rice, everything. I said, both plantain, buy off everything. Oil, buy off everything. So that you no farmer will complain that, look, he cannot sell his produce. No fisherman will say, hey, how will I do? I suffered, I want to receive, I kill fish, I can't sell it. We have also taken them on. We have opened a cold room. And as I have done inside the generator, every perishable item, tomatoes, okra, vegetables, put them freshly, put them in the cold room. We're in terms of one now. Put them there. We'll go and distribute it to our people.
He said that it is imperative that all companies or organizations doing full or partial business in the state support efforts at containing coronavirus.
If you don't support us, you will hear from us. We'll probably know of companies and individuals who love Rivers State, who have contributed to Rivers State, to see that we don't die for this coronavirus pandemic. pandemic.
Governor Wike said his administration chose to be proactive because it places premium on the lives of Rivers people. He pointed out that Rivers State was the first state to close her borders to check the spread of coronavirus. He noted that this step was greeted by criticisms at the time, but several states have emulated this pragmatic approach.
We are the first state in this country that locked down the borders we have with our neighboring states. Of course, this attracted a lot of criticisms, but we have been vindicated today as other states have taken our own steps to also do the same thing. We said we don't want people to come into the states both by land, both by sea, and by air. That, in a way, will limit or reduce, if any virus or any index case that we have. But we thank Almighty God that those who are criticizing us have emulated what we have done to lock down their own borders. It was unfortunate that before they did that, so many things have happened. Even though, like I said, we recorded 2 index cases, which I have just explained to you this morning, that the first person has been discharged for some weeks now, and the second case, from what the Commissioner of Health told me this morning, will be discharged today. That shows that God, like I said before, this state is in the hands of God. It is obvious that our containment strategies, such as closure of borders, schools, markets, closure of nightclubs, closure of cinemas, as well as the ban of public worship and public burials and weddings, have helped to a large extent to check the spread of coronavirus. This is in addition to the conduct of our healthcare professionals. You can see some of them there, even for this press briefing alone. We took steps to make sure that our health professionals are involved to check everybody who's coming in here.
The Rivers State Governor warned those plotting to disrupt distribution of palliatives to be sanctioned. He pointed out that some persons only criticize for the sake of political mileage and not to add value.
Simple, just make sacrifice for now. Make sacrifice. Nobody says, look, things are good. No, but make sacrifice. Let us contain ourselves and see what happens. From time to the government will relax it. Sometimes the government will say, don't go back. Things are bad now, go back. Don't have things people work. But you just say, we'll do this.
He informed that the Rivers State Security Council will lock some part of Port Harcourt where some people continue to disregard government directive of social distancing.
I don't know whether you go around at all. We have converted stores as market now. I'll now force. I will shut down all the local stores. I will. And then I will lock down some areas tomorrow. In Port Harcourt local government particularly. In Port Harcourt local government tomorrow. And all security agencies are directed.
The governor said that nobody can threaten Rivers State with strike. He said that the state is ready to tackle anyone trying to compromise the health of the state.
So when people talk about when some unions, when they pay them money, they threaten. They will go on strike. Some people, they say, go on strike. And they don't even know the state they are threatening. Do we look like those you threaten, you go on strike, and then we just chicken out?